Hello students, hope so you are all well. Today we are discussing the MCQs based on the human reproduction, and the first question is that in human females meiosis second is not completed until if you have gone through the process of the oogenesis, then due to first meiosis, when first meiosis occur, then what is formed? That is the secondary oocyte is formed. And when the sperm comes near the secondary oocyte, then what happens? The second meiotic division occur at the time of the fertilization, and then the fusion of the male and the female gamete occur. Okay. So question is, in human female meiosis second is not completed until, very important question, meiosis second is not completed until birth, no correlation, puberty, no, fertilization or uterine implantation. Means in human females meiosis second is not completed until fertilization. Why? Because when the Graafian follicle ruptures, the thing which is released out is the secondary oocyte. Okay, secondary oocyte in the egg. Okay, now as soon as the sperm reaches the oviduct, okay, and the sperm with the help of the acrosome breaks the egg membranes. So what is present inside the egg? Secondary oocyte is there. So when the egg membranes will be ruptured, now what will enter? The sperm will enter. And as soon as the sperm enters in the egg, the secondary oocyte will get induction from the sperm, and then it will undergo the meiosis second, okay, to form the ovum, and then the ovum and the sperm will fuse together. So in human female, meiosis second is not completed until the fertilization. Okay, as soon as at the time of the fertilization, second meiosis is complete. So question number 1 is having the answer C. Question number 2, capaciation. What is capaciation? That is, the sperm gains maturity, they are gaining the ability to move further. Okay, so capaciation refers to changes in the sperm after fertilization? No. The sperm gains capaciation always before fertilization. So sperms before fertilization, capaciation refers to changes in the sperm before fertilization, ovum before fertilization, ovum after fertilization. No. Capaciation is related to the sperm, and it refers to the changes in the sperm before fertilization. Capaciation occur in the female genital tract. Okay. So question number 2 is having the answer B. Question number 3, hysterectomy. What is hysterectomy? Hysterectomy is the very simple term. Hysterectomy is the surgical removal of the uterus. It is the surgical removal of the uterus. Question number 3 is having the answer B. Question number 4, which of the following cells during gametogenesis is normally diploid? Which cells during the gametogenesis is diploid? Secondary polar body, it is haploid. Primary polar body, it is also haploid. Spermatid is also haploid. Spermatogonia, yes, of course, spermatogonia are diploid cells, and later on the spermatogonia forms the primary spermatocyte forms the secondary spermatocyte forms the spermatid, and spermatid forms the sperm. So which of the following cells during gametogenesis is normally diploid? It is spermatogonia. So question number 4 is having the answer D. Question number 5, the main function of mammalian corpus luteum is to produce. The main function of the mammalian corpus luteum is to produce. Okay, so the main function of the corpus luteum is to produce what? Estrogen, progesterone, HCG or relaxin. We know that after ovulation, the empty Graafian follicle converts into a yellow endocrine structure that is known as the corpus luteum, and corpus luteum releases progesterone, which maintains the endometrium. Are you getting? So question number 5 is having the answer B, progesterone. Seminal plasma in human males is rich in. If you have seen the NCERT, it is clearly denoted there that the seminal plasma or the seminal fluid consists of the fructose, the calcium and many enzymes. So see, ribose and potassium, no. Fructose and calcium, glucose and calcium, DNA and testosterone. So it is indicated in the NCERT that the seminal plasma consists of fructose, calcium and enzymes. So here in option fructose and calcium is that, so we will be opting B for question number 6. Sertoli cells are regulated by pituitary hormone known as. Sertoli cells are regulated by the pituitary hormone known as. Remember that Sertoli cells are also called as the nurse cells and they give nutrition to the developing sperms. So Sertoli cells are regulated by the pituitary hormone which is known as, so always remember Sertoli cells are under the control of, under the regulation of FSH hormone. So answer is follicle stimulating hormone. Question number 7 is having the answer A. So dear student, these were some important questions related to human reproduction. These are very important. Try to do these questions, and in the coming time before the NEET examinations, we will come with many more MCQs based on different topics. Thanks a lot for watching me.